Hi, welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is always open, so do come on inside and join us on our journey of animation as we discuss films of all different kinds. I'm your host, Ben Gilman. As always, I'm joined by Tara Chloe and Troy Salmon.
Hello.
And this week, how you guys good?
Yeah, I'm good. I have a face mask on.
Yeah, I was trying not to laugh during the introduction because you really do it like a horror villain right now.
Okay.
I thought she was Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
Plastic surgery went wrong and somebody just finished the job and forgot to come back.
Right.
Lotion there. Put the lotion in the basket.
You like all the leftovers of LA's plastic surgery have just come on your face.
LA's plastic surgery.
It's like it came on your face and then it got stuck like that, and now it's just dried. Anyway, so it's harsh. I'm sorry. No, but we were fitting in. You're going to a wedding this weekend, aren't you? So
Yeah.
that's cool. Don't worry, Ty. You got a lot better once it's off. It's cool. Yeah, everything's all good. Right, so today we're here to talk about talking of plastic surgery. We're here to talk about plastic pop singers. We're here to talk about the Japanese film Perfect Blue. It's Perfect Blue in Japanese. It's a 1997 Japanese animated psychological thriller film directed by Satoshi Kon. We're finally getting to Satoshi Kon. Finally, it's been a long time. He's only got 4 films, so we talked about the anime show that he did. Bloody hell, I can't remember it now. Paranoid Agent. That's the one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and that's really, really good. There's we've only got 4 films, but we have to talk about them. It's a shame he died so early because, my God, he could have imagined what his legacy could have been even more impressive. But hey, it's better to leave 4 great films than couple of shitty ones.
Exactly.
So it's based on the novel Perfect Blue: Complete Metamorphosis, or Perfecto Blue Kanzen Hentai.
What?
Yoshikazu Takeuchi.
Yoshikazu Takeuchi.
Thank you. With a screenplay written by Sadayuki Murai. And it's about a member. The plot is basically follows a member of a Japanese idol group who retires from music to pursue an acting career. And as she becomes a victim of stalking, gruesome murders begin to occur, and she starts to lose her grip on reality. Basically, this film predicted the internet and idols getting stalked by their fans long before AKB fans turn up with saws to cut their hands off in real life. Seriously, this film predicted fan culture. People will be able to follow the people they admire in 1997. Now you can just follow anyone that you like on Instagram, Twitter. You're getting quite in-depth looks into their lives now. But back in 97, and sadly, it predicted the rise of danger for the idols or the famous people in dealing with crazy fans.
Apparently, it's still a trend in Korea.
No comment. But basically, what did you think when you first saw this film? Because it feels like a drug binge, I would imagine. I've never had one of those, but it would feel like, because she goes crazy because she doesn't know. Mina's the main character, does not know what's going on. So she's trying to make, in Japan, it's a very tricky transition to come out of a pop group into an actress. Mm-hmm. Lots of fans, idol fans, are very hardcore. They don't like them leaving the idol culture to do other things, especially if you become like a Global idol or porn actress or something. That can happen. Because they're creepy and they like to think that they own the idol.
Yeah. It's
nobody else can have it. It's a very creepy lifestyle. I would say it's one thing about idol culture that I've always found quite disgusting. Mm-hmm. Is I've said it before. Japanese women should be allowed to have a life on their own. They shouldn't have to. If they want to get married, they can go get married. I don't think fans should dictate their happiness. Mm-hmm. Because it kind of leaves them feeling a bit weird if they can't date the whole time they're an idol up until they're 30. That really screws their social life, I think. It
does actually, yeah. It really does. It's the same for Korean idols as well. They're not allowed to date. If not, they'll be made to leave the group, or there'll be a scandal or something to cover up.
Did you figure out who it was very early? It's obviously the guy with the
Yeah, he knew exactly who it was.
Goonies
Yeah.
face. Who are you guys? You know, I mean, the
Oh
elephant.
my gosh. Yeah,
Elephant.
I knew exactly who that was from the jump. As soon as
But
his face was
basically,
right,
like, did you have a hard time? Like, because let's be honest, right? Her agent is the main person behind it.
yeah. That was a
And
great twist.
when you saw that table flip, like, is it a good table flip? Because I've seen people go, it's a bit stupid. One of my friends called it a really crap film. But then again, he's got no taste. Hi, William.
Can't film that.
William, I love William to bits, but this is the one time I disagreed with him because he said it was a shit film. And you can't say it's a shit film. It's brilliant. You can even watch. This is the first anime film for me that I watched that wasn't Ghost in the Shell. This confirmed anime isn't Pokemon for me. It can be anything. This is an important film for me. This is the first true anime film where I really connected with it.
Okay.
And I thought, wow, this is like, you can show this film to anyone. This isn't just an anime film. This is like real life.
In the early films, yeah. These are one of the early ones I saw a while back. I haven't seen it since until literally recently, just to do the reviews. But when we watched it again, I was like, oh, this is a powerful movie, to be honest.
I've watched this film a couple of times. The first time I watched it, I kept rewatching it because I had to take in. There's a lot of clues to what's going on. The first time you watch it is one of the most powerful things I've ever seen, and I think you know what score I'm going to slap this bad boy with at the end because it's perfect. Sorry, I'm not. This is still maybe one of my top 3 favorite anime films, or maybe top films of all time. Like, regardless of genre, I don't think anime's ever bettered this as a film. And like, I'm not saying anime's gone backwards, but this is a very high bar. This is like Beauty and the Beast levels of, oh, how do we top that? Oh, we can't. Okay, well, we can make some films that are vaguely as good as Aladdin or something, but we're never going to quite. It's like Pixar with Toy Story 3 or 2. Very hard to jump over that. You can get close, but you're never quite going to get over that thing. It's rare. I think with Perfect Blue, Japan's never. They have Ghibli, Spirited Away, maybe House Moving Castle, maybe. No, not House Moving Castle, but like Your Name started well. I could say maybe The Garden of Words is up there as a contender. Coco, like films like tens, but this is like oh, it's creepy, and you needed a shower afterwards. And the haunting score, it sounds like this film is haunted.
I was like, that score is fine. That score is lit. I gotta admit, that score is awesome.
Sounds like Silent Hill's coming to visit. It's crazy.
I was like, that is the same. If you used to, like, in the dark, just listen to that phone, you'd be creeped out. You know what the heck's going on? Oh god, old school.
I mean, this is the film that people should watch now about how much you give to yourself to the World Wide Web. Anyone, influencers, I think they all share too much information. We talk about our podcast, but I don't think we give too much away, really, about where we live, what we're doing, stuff. I wouldn't do that. But
you couldn't do that even if you wanted to. Just don't do it. It's not safe.
I mean, this film shows the dangers in '97 when we didn't even think that this is a thing. Like, you never knew that the internet would be this dangerous. Now everyone talks about how dangerous the internet can be because of, like, I'm not talking about hacking, I'm talking about how much information you give out to the world and the backlash. If you give out the wrong information about yourself, it can ruin your life.
Yeah.
People can use online, this film doesn't show it, but like online groups of people can harass people and try and run people out of places, and people jump before they think. So now it's like this killer is like everyone on the internet now to just jump to everything and just bring out the pitchforks.
Exactly. Can do anything. Can destroy someone's career. No more job for you if you're in the entertainment industry. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's game over. You have the power now. This is the early part of the internet. What they're showing this movie. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of it, of the internet age. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're showing in this movie. How the damage you can do, just like outside and inside of the virtual world. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you guys think of Mina as a character? Do you feel sorry? Because she clearly doesn't have any control about what she's doing. She doesn't look like it's her decision. I think it's her management team are making her do what picking roles out for her. She seems unsure. She seems to enjoy the idol culture, but I always think Mina. It does say a lot about how maybe in Japan or Asia or wherever or anywhere in the world, how much say a famous celebrity has about the roles they have, about how much management, especially if you're like not multi-billionaire, millionaire famous.
Yeah,
If you're coming
if
up,
you're that high up, you have no
you
control
have
of
to
what you're
take what
picking,
you
bro.
can. And I really do feel like Mina just not once does she have any bloody control about this film until the end of the film.
Yeah, until the end, the
And
very
that's
end.
not making her a weak character, but it kind of makes me feel really sympathetic to her early because she's got no control and it just sends the message. Still a thing that Japanese women have a problem with to this day, I still think, is like control of their careers in Japan about what they want to do.
True, it's true. You can tell already that idol culture is still there. It's still strong right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna break that because it's ingrained in the culture for so long now. It's just like you know what I'm saying? She even wanted to sing. Mima, the character, she wanted to sing. That was her dream. Her parents wanted to see her, but they didn't want to. They didn't want to see her branch out to the acting thing because she didn't really do acting. Really, but the agency said, "Oh, you have to do this." And we find out that the female agent, she wanted to keep singing because obviously she had an obsession with Mima, the idol. As we found out, and she literally saw herself as the idol when she saw her leave. She was like, "Oh, but she was." I think that broke her as well. And she started harassing her, and she tried to become her at some point. And I was like, the whole thing was insane. Like, it was the whole thing was just nuts. Even the agents are obsessed with their own idols. You know what I'm saying? That's what it showed right there as well. People in charge of you is obsessed. They're like, "Oh, you have to be the idol. You have to be that." See, that's what I'm saying. That craze, the mania. You know what I'm saying? That was just rife in this movie. Was insane. It was insane. I was like, what the heck? I was like, is this even? At first, I was thinking to myself, like, towards the middle, I was like, is this even happening at some point? I was like, is this? Are they gonna do her in a mental side? Because there were like scenes where she was in like a getting interrogated, but the middle of the movie, and you're like, think to yourself, but she had mental. Are they doing like a Bates, like a Norman Bates type of situation where she was in there the whole time? She was in this mental asylum somewhere, and she's getting interrogated. I was like, are they gonna do something like that? I was like, well, what? And then at the end, it was like, okay, makes sense. The agent was taking her off and setting her up when things happened, and she started to, mind started to break.
I mean,
yeah,
there's a scene we see her catching a scene in a nightclub filming, and it's awful because it's really on the knuckle.
oh yeah, that was sad.
Scene.
That was sad.
I
Oh my
mean,
gosh,
that's how far down she is. Like,
like,
it's awful. I know it's been recorded, but you see the guy apologize.
yeah, even the guy was like, I'm sorry.
But like, it that same final fight with the Goonie looking motherfucker at the end, like it's in the same staging area.
Yeah.
It comes back and reflects. I mean, Rumi, the agent, is obviously the only person that could be behind Mina's room is obviously the agent. So at least it's not some off the scene person that just goes, "Haha, it's me, your mother." It's at least makes sense that Rumi would be the one with the information to be able to
pull it off.
Yeah. What do we think of Rumi though? Like, it's terrifying.
Yeah, that's scary. Like, the one person you think that was actually protecting her the whole career, and then it's just like it's just her all along. I was like, oh my days, that was a twist. That was a good twist, because like you see her the whole time, just like helping her and just like feeling concerned for her the whole time. And this whole movie, she's like, hey, leave her alone. She wants to do her singing, her idol scene. She wants to continue. Why are you bringing her into this acting stuff of doing stuff she doesn't want to do? And I was like, they did that well. That was a great twist. It was actually her when you see her in the reflection in the mirror. When they actually reveal it's her, I was like, oh my god! And they did like a happy death day type thing where she just keeps waking up every 5 minutes, and she's like a different scene. She wakes up. I was like, oh my god!
And the writing of the hospital scene, because we don't know what's real and what's not. The first time you go through this, if you don't spoil it for someone, you don't know if she's having a mental breakdown. So there's the big red flag is it Mina doing it? Are we going to pull back and find out it's been her this whole time?
Yeah. That's what I'm
And you
saying. Yeah,
forget
with the,
about
the pizza guy. At first, when the pizza guy came, I was like, wait, you see, the whole time I was like, instead of killing people, I just don't know she's doing it. As her own mind is taking over. The split personality, like something like split. And she's
But then we
killing
found it's
people.
Rumi, and it's even more
Yeah.
horrifying
That was
watching her in the outfit, and you're like, ugh.
It's like, ugh.
No, it's just a really old lady trying to be like a younger person because she didn't get the career. And I've seen this a lot. The agent's always the one that never got the bloody. It's like with Carrie, the mother never got to be popular like Carrie, so she's jealous of her daughter, so she resents her. Rumi's the bad guy because she failed as an idol and she's got Mina and she's a bit disgusted with Mina because Mina wanted to break out of being an idol and she wanted her. You're gonna stay as an idol and I'm gonna ruin you if you try and leave. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of scary.
No, man, it's just, from that perspective as well. So it's like that dude is an old woman doing that to you. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a creepy dude. He was getting manipulated too, even though he's sick in the head as well.
It's a
But he
woman
was
doing it to a
manipulated.
woman, which
Exactly.
is really
That was
weird.
powerful. And that was the well, nowadays. If it was nowadays it would just be a dude doing all this stuff. And man, can't be doing that to nah. Bro.
Yeah,
Women can
now
be
it would
just as
just
bad.
be
If you see
predictably man is the bad guy.
exactly,
Okay.
bro. When you see these cases like in real life where like these women are getting trafficked, Joe, there's always a woman behind that stuff as well, bro. Don't get it twisted. It ain't just dudes doing that. There's a woman behind it. They have to take care of the women. They have to ship these women to different places. It's not dudes doing that. It's women
Hello,
behind
Mae
that stuff.
Young and Fabrice Mueller from WWE. Hello
Yes.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What do you think, Tara? I nearly forgot your name. Yes, Tara.
Oh
What do
my
you think?
God. Well, I'm not very surprised though. I mean, I have been following, actually, I'm not so much into Japanese idols, but I've been following Korean idols for quite some time now. And I've actually heard a few things about the Japanese idol culture and all that. Yeah, so for me, it doesn't really surprise me or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do think though that the guy that made Black Swan literally ripped Perfect Blue from this.
But people, he said he didn't, but his natural even said he's a fan.
Well, he acknowledges it, but he definitely he acknowledges the similarities, but he said it's inspired.
Yeah,
I believe him because it's not shot for shot.
It's not shot for shot, but it's obviously inspired by it. He's got influence from it.
The Perfect Blue. Not a lot of people talk about this movie though. It pisses me off when we ever talk about anime. You hear Ghibli, the normal mainstream people.
That's the standard, Ghibli. That's the standard.
But it's a bit boring. It's like all they do is talk about Disney, and this is a film I would put more. Every anime fan loves this film. I've seen people that don't like anime love this film because I've seen it in film magazines, and outside of Ghibli, they don't really pay much attention to anime ever normally, except for a Demon Slayer comes out here. They go,
a big movie comes out. Yeah,
but they covered this film, and everyone I've seen has given it it's a classic. It's always in the top 100 list of films. It's always the anime choice.
I mean, I've heard weirder things before, to be honest, about the idol industry, but I'm not sure if it's good to bring it up here.
Yeah, go for it, please.
Okay, so sometimes they are prostitution in a way that the junior or rookie idol has to sleep with a higher up or an executive. I actually know this has been happening to some actresses in the Korean industry. Recently, there was one actress who committed suicide. And not recently, I think it's some time ago because she was forced to sterilize herself and sleep with a lot of higher ups. Wow. Yeah, I forgot her name already. And in Japan, I heard that some of them actually have to sleep with the Yakuza members because some of the Yakuza are actually funding the entertainment industry. This is just from what I've heard.
Oh yeah, the Yakuza are everywhere.
Yeah, some of them fund the entertainment industry. And I'm not sure if it's appropriate to say this, but there's this model called Rola World. Have you guys heard of her?
No.
Okay, she's half Japanese, half Bengali. So basically, I heard rumors that she had to sleep with Yakuza members. Her company made her do it or something in order to get famous, something like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the details though, but yeah.
Because I've played the Yakuza series, so the video game series, and trust me, the amount of times Yakuza seem to be in every aspect of entertainment.
Yes, they
It's
fund
creepy.
part of
It's
it.
really scary
Yeah.
how much they're there. And the government don't do anything about them.
They don't. They work hand in hand with the Yakuza and the police too. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I mean, there's less accusing now apparently, but that was from government, so I don't trust those figures.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you that. It's like cartel. You got people in the triad. You got all the kind
But
of
thankfully, she doesn't sleep with anyone, so they break that stereotype.
I think this movie doesn't count with that, but it's a very prominent thing in the Japanese idol industry.
Yeah, but now if you were to redo this film now, like you could go to the next level. But I'm gonna laugh now because it's 1997. Like in the script, they're acting like the internet's this brand new thing they've never seen before, and it does make me laugh with 2022 eyes. You're looking at it 25 years later, and you're going, ha 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 ha. Ha. Look at them. They're like cavemen. Like, oh my god, I can go on the World Wide Web.
desktop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Little buttons on there.
Look at my JavaScript. Look at my JavaScript. Really crappy media file. AOL website.
Oh man, I remember those times, man. That's the beginning right there, bro. Them times, man, that was fun. AOL dial-up.
Trying to find out who did the music.
Yeah, because that
I
score
can't
was
find
incredible. Get the score.
All right, so there is a live action film of this movie, which I'm going to go find out on YouTube when we're finished.
So music by Masahiro Ikumi. Okay, so
Yes, I'm going to go find it on YouTube now because that is something I've got to see because no one ever talks about that film. Like, Jesus Christ. Yume Nara Samate.
What? Yume Nara?
It's like a live action one. Anyway, we're going to score it now because I think we've covered everything on it. So, do you think this is Satoshi Kon's best movie? Still?
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. I mean, his other films that we will get to in the future are all smashes. No, we've talked about Tokyo Godfathers before. I lied. This is the second time we've talked about his film.
Oh yeah, Godfather. Yes.
I do feel like this film is mentally exhausting by the end because you literally think you're losing your mind with Mina because you get paranoid watching it with her. It's a 10. It's a 10. I'm sorry. I'm just
the whole chase scene when she's just chasing like she's floating through the buildings, off the buildings, like chasing. Oh no, what the heck is going on here?
We do find out that the overweight women do lose to a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And at the end, I love the bit when Mina visits her in the hospital and the stuff like, is that her? Why would she be in a mental hospital? And she's like, no, gets in the car. No, I'm the real me. She reclaims it. And it's a good ending.
Yeah. That's good.
But anyway, it's a 10. It's an absolute 9.
Yeah, maybe a 9, maybe.
A 9, yeah? Okay, a 9, all right.
Tell Chloe you're not coming back on any future episodes of this podcast for that. I'm joking. No, it's a 9. It's all good.
I understand the 9.
Oh my god, it's on YouTube.
Ah.
The live action's on YouTube.
Yeah.
What's the name of the live action again?
Yume Nara Samate.
Mine's a 10.
Oh yeah, it's got a big.
Yume Nara Samate.
Right. So, Trey, what are you gonna give it?
10.
Yeah, perfect.
There is no other score for this movie. It's a 10.
Right.
Perfect 10.
Perfect.
Yume Nara Samate. That's how you pronounce.
Yeah, look, I'm trying, woman. Shut up. Right, okay.
Tara's on Ben's head.
Always on my ass. I'm learning Japanese. Don't be nasty. Right. Thank you. Right.
Tara's on his head, bro. Tara's on his head. Oh, man.
I'm trying, woman. Right. Tara's on my ass today. Right. Face. No. Okay, thanks, Face. So time for you to go now. Otherwise, we are going to have an idol with a really big pair of scissors come and stab you, and we're going to just like you just got to leave now before. Well, I'm not responsible for what an idol in a cute dress who's just put up with loads of pervy men is going to do. Better start running. It's like watching fox hunting, but with pervy men instead of foxes. Instead of rich white folk, it's an idol with a pair of scissors. It'll be fun. I think we should watch that. If all AKB fans got stabbed up, the world would be a better place. Yes.
God,
Anyway.
I didn't just go there. Oh.
I did just go there, but I haven't sworn a lot. So hey, after last night's recording of Syndrome, I think this is me at 10%. That's all right. We have to put our punches somewhere. So it's goodbye for me.
Goodbye from me.
That from me.
Wouldn't we all love to have a look at Mina's box room? Her box.
No.